Hello. So it is like 2:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. I hinted, I didn't upload that video yet, but it will be uploaded by the time you wake up in the morning, on Saturday morning. But I did a henna. As you know, I used the Henna Souk Red Raj. This is it. It's 100 grams. This is my hair. It looks, it hasn't oxidized yet, but compared to the way it looked the first time I did it, it was more of an orange tone, whereas now, to me, it has more of a red orange tone, it's more red than orange, but I don't know. It takes about 4 days to oxidize, so we'll see what the final color will be. But again, I like it. This henna treatment, it went on smoothly. The henna, I had no problem with it. It was smooth. No sticks or weeds or anything like that. It went on smooth. I was able to put it in through my hair quickly. It didn't take me a lot of time. It probably took less than 30 minutes, if it even took anywhere that long for me to apply it to my hair. The problem came when I needed to deep condition my hair. Once I rinsed the henna out, I kept the henna in for 6 hours. And when I rinsed it out, I used some Tresemme Natural mixed with, it was my pre-poo mix. I had 2 bottles that I had going with a little bit left in there. So I ran that through my hair once I rinsed the bulk of the henna out. I rinsed with warm water, and I rinsed that out. I rinsed the conditioner, my pre-poo mix out. I wanted to use that up because it wasn't much left in either bottle, so I just used that up to kind of like soften my hair up because my hair was really hard with this henna treatment. And with the first one, I don't recall it being this hard. It could be because I did mix it with apple cider vinegar, but my hair tends to really like apple cider vinegar, and I didn't put that much. I put maybe 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 a cup, but I used a lot of water because I like my mix. I don't like my mix thick. You know, I like it to have like, you know, a pourable consistency, which I did show you in my video when I was applying the henna to my hair. But that can be one of the reasons why, or it could be, you know, because henna is like a protein treatment. You know, my hair doesn't take protein very well, but it was very hard. So I used the Tresemme Naturals pre-poo mix with, it had oils in it and stuff like grapeseed oil. But I used that up and ran it through my hair. I rinsed it out, and then I used my Texture Me Naturals Moisture Therapy Conditioner to smooth through my hair, to soften it up some more, and to help, you know, get the rest of the henna out of my hair. Once I did that, I came back and did my deep conditioning. So I started off and I recorded this video, and I was just like, nah, because I didn't even end up using it. But I started off, I was going to use the S. Beauty Tenderly and Softly, or whatever it's called. I put that on this section of my hair, this twist right here. And when I put that on, I was like, this is not going to get it right here. This is not moisturizing enough. And I didn't order any more of my She Scented. So what I did was, in this section of my hair right here, I applied the rest of the She Scented it was enough to nicely cover these two twists right here, this whole section right here. So I saturated my hair in the She Scented. I had like 3 different deep conditioners in my hair, but I used the rest of the She Scented Banana Brulee deep conditioner. I really like that deep conditioner. It's very moisturizing. If you do henna or protein treatment, it's a very good softening deep conditioner to use. That's what I used when I first did my first henna treatment, and I used all of it except for that bit. So I did use that on this section just to use it up, and it covered, it nicely saturated this section right here. And then I went to another deep conditioner that I was testing for a product maker, because that really did soften my hair as well. And that was probably the only other deep conditioner that I had in my stash that I know would really like soften my hair. My Moisture Therapy conditioner, it softens my hair, but she added amla to that mix, so it's not as softening as the mix that she had, the formula that she had when I first started using her. And I found that out. I noticed there was a difference in it. She reformulated it last summer, and I noticed a difference in it when I cracked open that new bottle, but I didn't quite put my finger on what she did differently. She added to it, actually. I ended up asking her, and she said, do you have the one with the amla or without? And I had the one with the amla, but I had used both. Her first Moisture Therapy conditioner did not have amla. When she redid it last summer, she added amla to it, and I can tell there was a difference because it wasn't as softening, but I still loved it. But it wouldn't, I don't think it would have gotten the job done with the henna treatment. So I used the deep conditioner that I was testing for the rest of my hair, and it helped. It helped, but I still had some major tingling going on because I did not section my hair when I was putting the henna on. Just section it just to put it on, but I didn't retwist it back up. I just put it up and put it on a ball on top of my hair. So of course my hair was all out and loose, rinsing the henna out, but my hair was very tangled, almost in some areas matting. You know, I had to re-spritz my hair with water as I went to each section. Broke up some of the sections, like this section I broke into 2, as you can see. This front section I broke into 2. So I had to, you know, I was able to, you know, because the conditioner that I'm testing is really good, I was able to, you know, part through my hair, but along the shaft and up in here was like some major tingling, and in some areas close to like almost matting. So this conditioner that I was testing, and that I'm, you know, still kind of using because I love it. It takes a second to, you know, really soften my hair to where I can put my comb through it. But once it does, I was able to just, you know, break through those really bad tangles that was in my hair. And then I used my R&B butter, and I sealed with my Juicy Yummy by Naturalista Cosmetic, which I do have reviews on there. So, you know, you gotta look through my videos and you'll find those reviews. But for the most part, I got the same feeling in my shaft as I got when I first hennaed, which is the strengthening feeling. So it's going to take a few weeks. It took me about a month for that feeling to kind of leave my hair. I still had that strengthening feeling, but it wasn't as strong as it is when I first did my henna. So it's going to take about a month for me to get my regular, you know, feeling back into my hair, but my roots feel good. It's nice and soft. again, that was the only problem that I had. Of course, with the tangling, with the badly tangled hair and probably 3 weeks of shedding, I did get a lot of shedding. This is from detangling during pre-poo and after shampooing, I believe. I didn't detangle. So I think this was while I was pre-pooing and maybe after the pre-poo, because I think I detangled my hair before I washed my hair. And then this is detangling after rinsing out my deep conditioner and styling this. Because, yeah, I had some really, bad tangles. That was the downfall to it. I like to get that under control before going into my deep conditioner, but there was no way that I was able to do that. I had to basically let the deep conditioner sit in my hair. And I used my hot head. I ran it through the microwave twice. So I put it on in the microwave on 30 seconds 4 times, and then I put it on my head and I let it sit for probably about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I ran it back through the microwave again on 30 seconds 4 times. What I do is after every 30 seconds I go like this to break up the gel pack, just kind of like move the flaxseed gel, around in here so it won't overheat, just to kind of even it out. And then I flip it over on a different side and I heat it up for 30 seconds and take it out and do this again. Then I reposition it another way for 30 seconds and take it out and do this. So I do that like 4 times. And then I let it cool off for a minute or so, and then I put it on my head. So I did that twice for about probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours, about 12:30. I rinsed my deep conditioner out. This is 12:30 a.m. I rinsed my deep conditioner out. And again, that's where I ran into the, I knew I was going to have to deal with the tangles, and I knew I couldn't go to bed with just my hair like that and just twist it up. I had to address it tonight because probably by in the morning it would have been a hot mess. So, this is my hair. Again, it looks good. As I said before, I did not put anything on my scalp. Doing scalp treatments where I put oil on my scalp during my pre-poo phase, and I also put oil on my hair, kind of like a pre-poo / hot oil treatment all in one. And that's something I'm trying out. Y'all know I do suffer from very bad dandruff and irritated scalp, and I will say my scalp has been doing very well because I've had no irritation for a while now. I am still getting dandruff, but they are like very small, light flakes, not scaly and crusty like I was getting before. So I was talking to Fire Opal 94, and she was saying that she used to grease her scalp. She had very bad dandruff too, and then one day she just tried something and not oiled her scalp, and she found out that her scalp didn't like anything on it. So she hasn't had any dandruff. And so I say, you know what, I want to try that. So I want to see how my scalp reacts to me not putting anything on it versus me oiling my scalp. And I have gotten down to just oiling my scalp just that one time when I on my wash day. I wasn't doing it like 2 and 3 times a week anymore. That would be the only, whatever gets on my scalp from my products, me applying my products to my hair. And that's about it. So I went 3 weeks. I did have dandruff, but it was very minimum, which I was very happy with. And again, no irritation. Excuse me. So, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Because, as you can see, And again, this is probably because of the henna. Henna acts like a protein. My hair does not like protein. Also, 3 weeks ago, I did a protein treatment, and although it was a light softening protein treatment, it was still a protein treatment. And then I went behind it with the henna, that some people say henna is a protein, some people say it's not a protein, but it acts like a protein, but it definitely acts like a strong protein. It's very, very drying. So I do have to get my moisture level back up in my hair. But what was I saying? The shedding. I am going to be sticking to a very tight regimen. I'm not going to be jumping all over the place with products. And I have been sticking to a tight regimen. I've been using either my Aunt Cookie's moisture cream, and then that's what I have been using. I've been using either my Healing Hair Butter or my Yummy. And up until I started testing this new conditioner, I've been using my Moisture Therapy conditioner, or for my leave-in, or my banana, and I think it's banana and avocado. They're both by Texture Me Natural. So I've been using one of the two. So my regimen for the last couple of months has been very on point with me using the same products. And I want to stick to that for the next couple of months. And one is because, you know, y'all know I just had surgery. I'm like 5 weeks post-op now. And I had my left ovary removed. I had cysts on my both ovaries, but because I didn't want to go through menopause so quickly at a young age, and my doctor felt the same way, they just removed the one that was causing me trouble. And so with that being said, you know, my hormone levels are all out of whack, and it's going to take some time for it to adjust and get back to normal, which I can't do anything about. Hence the shedding, you know, the excessive shedding. But what I can control is what I am going to control, and that's making sure, you know, my regimen is the same and not jumping all over the place with products right now until that gets under control. And so with, you know, the only thing that I probably will jump around with, which I know I will, which I don't think is a huge deal, is the deep conditioners. But as long as my leave-ins, my moisturizer, and my butters stay the same, I don't foresee it to be a problem. I will be doing some DIY oil scalp treatments. That probably will come next month. For right now, I just use the oil that I got, which is my Caravata, which is very good oils that she has, until I can get to buying the oils that I want for my scalp treatments and kind of putting them together to see what combination I like and what I'm going to use. So that's basically, you know, what I'm going to be doing until, you know, I could get my hair under control, because I can't be, you know, having all of this shedding, or at least if I am going to be shedding, I don't want to be looking like I'm losing hair. I think that's what kind of counteracted my shedding last year when I had my hysterectomy, well, actually last fall, winter, is because I was still taking care of my hair and doing what I could to take care of my hair, and my hair was still growing. So as it was shedding, it was also growing as well. And so that's why I ain't look like I have bald spots and thinning everywhere. I do have some short pieces, but I think that's because of a combination of things. The tools that I was using, my comb, I had that thing for years and never even thought about, I did think about changing it, but didn't really think about changing it until I noticed the tips was worn and it was probably snapping my hair, and then, you know, where I was pinning the bobby pin. So yeah, so it takes time to snap back from them things, but and then on top of the shedding, and I'm pretty sure it was a lot of breaking in there when you shed as well. So, but for the most part, you know, I think my hair is healthy. And like I said, I'm doing what I can, you know, correcting mistakes that once I noticed them that I was making, and just, you know, trying to, you know, take care of my hair the best way I can. As I said, I can't do anything about what's going on with my body, my hormones. That's just something that my body has to work itself out. And hopefully we can get through it quickly. And that's about it. So you'll still be seeing hair videos from me. I will be trying to try different things. You know, like I want to try the steam rollers. That's something I want to try. We'll see how that goes. But Diva Dev's Protective Style Challenge is about to come back up, which I protective style all the time anyways. But yeah, you will see, you know, not so much moisturizers and butters and leave-ins, but you will see like deep conditioners, different deep conditioners. I will be still doing that to kind of fulfill my product junkyism when it comes to hair products anyway. But for the most part, I found, you know, I'm pretty happy with these products. You know, my Aunt Cookies and my R&B moisturizer, my hair feels so good using those two moisturizers. My Juicy Yummy butter and my Healing Hair butter, my hair feels really nice. And I would say the Juicy Yummy kind of it has knocked my Healing Hair butter kind of out the way. But I'm really liking these products, you know, on my hair. My hair is feeling at its best since going natural and being fully natural. And I'm loving it. So why keep looking? And you know, if the R&B butter tends to, you know, be a little bit much, which I don't think it's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's only 3.5, but I've used this 3 times and I still got a good amount in there. You know, so yeah, it's on the pricey side, but I love the way it smells and I love the way my hair feels using it. It does have some synthetic ingredients in there, but for the most part, you know, it has pretty good ingredients. And again, I have done a video for some of my new subscribers that recently has subscribed to me within the last week or two. I do have a video on this, a review on this, and the Juicy Yummy by Naturalista Cosmetics. But yeah, I'm really liking the way my hair feels with those products. So, and again, if one of these companies decide to not make it anymore, I do have a third moisturizer that I love as well, and that's the Palm Tapioca by Basque. But the R&B butter has knocked the Palm Tapioca way out of the way. It's like neck and neck with my Aunt Cookies. So those are my 2 moisturizers that I will be using and bouncing back and forth in between. And you know, for these next few months, probably like next 6 to 8 months or so, you know, until my hair, you know, kind of gets back on track and I could get rid of the shedding, the excessive shedding and all of that stuff. So that is, you know, my commentary for now, and, you know, my hair and what, you know, how my henna treatment went today. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate and want to thank my new subscribers. I have gained quite a few subscribers over the past couple of months. And I just want to thank you for, you know, supporting me and watching my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video on Google+. Peace.